Let's say you have a situation where you're going to need a cope on both ends of a baseboard. Well, how do you accurately do that when both ends are cut at an angle? What do you measure here? Well, you start by having to know the distance between the two baseboards that you already have installed. If you know that, you can cut this piece to fit it perfectly. You start by making a cope on one end, and then you start to fine-tune the other. You place it in your tool and you cut it about 1/4 of an inch too long. And then if you have a piece of tape, just install a piece of tape in front of this scale here, and you can take any wooden block. And it doesn't have to be square or anything, but just use the same side all the time. Just mark the side that you're going to use for your measurement. Now you've already had it clamped in and you cut it 1/4 of an inch too long. So there's where you want to start. Right at the beginning of your scale, and then make a mark on your tape. Okay. Now you can take it out and you can make an exact measurement of what you got. Let's say you want to take another 3/16 off to make it a perfect fit. You can come back to your tool, use the same block, set it right to the beginning of the scale, set your piece right at the same place where you made your mark, and slide the entire thing 3/16 forward. Or maybe a little bit less because it's better to be long. You can always come back and trim it. So set it to your 3/16, clamp it down, make your cut, take it out, and take your measurement. And if it's a little bit long, most cases you can bend it a little bit and it'll fit the wall. And if it doesn't fit, come back and make a third cut. But it's a way to fine-tune one end of the board. And if you need to make that third cut, just come back, go to where you were at the 3/16 and give it a little bit more. Clamp it down, make a cut, and you should be good to go. Just inch up to that perfect size you need. It can also be used if you make a cope on one side and you just want to accurately cut it off to length. You could use the same procedure. It's just a little way of doing something to more accurately make your fit. But just remember, never take your tape off until you've nailed it to the wall.